Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm finally returning to you very late tonight for this next movie review. Hopefully you'll enjoy this movie review because after this I'm going to be going to bed. But other than that, we're going to dive into the Deadpool and Wolverine, the long-awaited movie that some of my viewers have been wanting me to review. Finally got to sit down, watch this movie because I had to finish all the other movies before getting to this one. So, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this 2 hour and 8 minute movie for Deadpool and Wolverine, and I'll let you know my thoughts on this film overall with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in this film. So let's dive into this movie review now. Basically Deadpool is kind of trying to fight by Wolverine's side in this film. The thing about this one is he's kind of doing some time traveling in this one, so some of the story is pretty strong, and I did get to see the bye 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 thing at the beginning of the film. That scene was kind of funny. There were some funny moments in this movie that made me laugh so much. And basically Hugh Jackman as Logan again, the Wolverine, coming back in this film. It's a different alternate universe of Logan, the Wolverine. So basically he's in a different timeline, and Deadpool just pulls him out of that timeline because he knew his world was kind of fucked. But pretty much his world was kind of crumbled into pieces in a way because of a tragedy that happened during his timeline. But other than that, I think this movie actually was really good. I had a lot of good laughs at this film. I laughed so fucking hard at this film from time to time. This was entertainment at its best, and I will say Ryan Reynolds is a bit overexposed in a way, but at least he can make it funny. He can make the movie and the execution of his puns very funny, with his jokes and all that. So, and basically, I just loved it when Hugh Jackman's character, the Wolverine, was just telling him to shut the fuck up, kind of shit. He's like, you talk too fucking much. And then there were a lot of other funny moments during this film, like some of the scenes where you bring Peter at the end of the film. But the jokes were really good. They landed perfectly, and this movie was a blast, for sure. The action sequences were outstanding. Some gory scenes, too, so at least this was a rated R film. And he could make fun of a lot of shit. Ryan Reynolds in this film made fun of Fox and 20th Century Fox, and basically there was another scene where there was this dog or whatever, this small dog with its tongue sticking out. I was like, ew. Like, that's a little gross. And Ryan Reynolds was, his character Deadpool was liking it. Wade Wilson. So, pretty much, this movie was a blast. I had a fun time watching this film. This is a movie definitely worth purchasing to own for the collection, because it's a fun time. Hugh Jackman coming back as the Wolverine with a different timeline, alternate universe character as Wolverine, not the one that died in the 2017 film in the Logan movie, but this other timeline Logan. It was interesting, and you get to see more action sequences during this film. They do go to this thing called the Void in this film by the TVA. They throw them in like this compactor void or whatever, this certain outskirts of a place. And I love the scene where Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, makes a joke about Furiosa, and it's like, what the fuck? That shit made me laugh for sure. So there were a lot of funny moments during this film, and the most memeable thing was the Bye 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 song during its time when it was released back in July 26th this year. But overall, if I were to give Deadpool and Wolverine its deserved score, I'm feeling a strong 9.5 out of 10. Great film. I highly recommend you check this movie out. This is probably going to be one of the best movies of 2024, for sure. I don't know what else is going to top this, but I think this is probably going to be the movie of the year, in my opinion. Because I had a fun time watching this film. I got my shits and giggles out of it, and laughed a lot at this film, and it was a blast. It sure was a blast. I mean, in my opinion, I enjoyed this film. I had a fun time watching it, and it was good to see good chemistry with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in this film. And I think they're planning on doing a sequel for this, but I don't know for sure. We'll just wait and see in the next 2 years or so when they decide to do another one. But until then, 9.5 out of 10 for Deadpool and Wolverine, the 2024 film. I hope you enjoyed this 2024 movie review tonight, and thanks for watching this movie review tonight. Have a good night.